Hey YouTube, my name is Peter with Geeks Trucking. How are y'all doing today? I'm doing pretty good. Sitting out here at the Loves in Alabama off of Interstate 59, waiting to get a tire changed. It's going to be an hour or so before they can get to it. I'll show you the tire real quick. Don't know if you can see it. Don't know if you can see it, but there's metal coming through, so the tire gotta go. This is either the fourth or the fifth tire I replaced since I've had this trailer. I'm a pain in the ass. I'm still hauling the tank. Show you all again because it's pretty awesome. But today, I want to go over a few things. Sit back down just one moment. There we go. I want to go over a few things. First off, I love my job. I love the company. I love what I do. But for those of y'all thinking about getting into this niche of trucking, there are some big downsides that you should be aware of. And I'm going to go over them with you right now. Just some of the few downsides. One, when you go into weight stations, they scrutinize you more than in a reefer or a dry van. Even more than a flatbed or a step deck. Everything got to be on point. Everything. Your chains, your straps, your tarp, everything needs to be on point. 9 times out of 10, if you go through an open weight station, you got to park and take in paperwork. Almost every single time. Of course, that takes time out of your 14-hour clock because you go on duty when you go into the weight station. Because if they decide to take a look at your ELD and you put yourself on off duty, then that's a violation basically in itself for falsifying logs. So, yeah. Excuse me, sorry. Another pain in the ass. Permits. Permits are a nightmare, people. Really is. Permits tell you what road you can go down, when you can drive, when you can't drive, how many flags, how many lights. Permits tell you everything. They tell you what to do. I'm almost surprised they don't tell you that you got to get gas here and go pee there. Honestly. Permits are a nightmare, especially in Texas right now. They're doing a lot of construction. If you're oversized or overweight, you could go easily 200 miles out of your way based off of the permits. Speed limit with permits, Arizona, Louisiana, off the top of my head, the speed limits are 55 no matter what the supposed speed limit is. New Mexico is 65. Texas is speed limit. Nevada is speed limit. California is the speed limit because everybody goes 55 or supposed to. So permits can be a real pain in the ass. They're not fun to deal with. But the thing that makes me mad more than anything else are brokers. And I'm sure it's the same with dry-van, reefer, flatbed, step deck. It don't matter. But what makes it worse for oversized or heavy haul is they seem to always lie about the dimensions. For example, this tank was supposed to be 9'6". Without the damaged side, it's 10'2". With the damaged sides, it's 10'5". So I was expecting a 9'6" load. As it turns out, it's 10'5". Because either the broker is ignorant, never asked, or just assumed, or they measured it at the tracks and not the widest point. I haven't decided which. I don't know. But then, because of that, I lose basically 5, 6, 7 hours of driving because I gotta get new permits. And permits cost money, people. So that means I had to get new permits. which means I lost a lot of drive time, especially through Virginia, where you can do the speed limit, and Tennessee, where you can do the speed limit. Then they have the nerve to call you and say, why are you going to be late? Like it's my fault. If you got the specs right of what I'm hauling, I would never be late. And I'm not shy, people. I tell them that. I say, hey, look, you wanted it there on time because y'all have a crane there and you're paying it $450 an hour. Give me the right specs. Because when you're doing this sort of stuff, you got to dot your I's, cross your T's, and make sure you're on point so you don't get in trouble at the weight stations. If you think the load requires 6 chains, you throw 8 chains. You always put more chains on it than what's necessary, just so it bees dot. You make sure your flags are in good condition. You make sure all your lights work. Every time you stop, you check your chains, check your flags, check your lights. Every single time. I don't care if you've only been driving for 10 minutes and you come to a stop. You check that crap anyways. So that's the downside of oversized and overweight hauls. The upside's money. You haul different stuff every single time. I've never hauled 2 things identical before. I always go to new areas. Been all over the country. Get to haul things like tanks. And when I was on a septic, I hauled a F-18 Hornet engine. You never know what you get. Some loads are great. Some loads are easy. Some loads are a pain in the ass. Like the load before this one. It was a major pain in the ass with high center of gravity and all the weight on one side. I had to take my time. I had to go slow around every curve. It doesn't matter how steep of a curve it was. I had to slow down because if I didn't, I felt it tugging. And if you feel it tugging, you got to slow down. So the goal is not to have it tug. So that's what it is. I love my job. I can't imagine doing anything else right this moment. So, but y'all, just I put in the downsides of oversized. And yeah, there's one more thing that I will put out there. Sitting. Sometimes you sit for a while. It is what it is. That's the niche. That's the trucking industry. Sometimes you just sit there for a while. Oh yeah, on the positive side, I hardly ever back up. The only time I seem to really ever back up is when I have to park. So that's a positive. But anyways, it's hot as hell out here in Alabama, and I'm going to go back into the truck and hang out with Jack. But I'll put out more videos. Please share my videos with anybody who's thinking about getting into the trucking industry. Don't let anybody tell you can't do this. I've only been driving 9 months. I'm still a rookie. And I'm hauling a tank. And I do oversize. I do overweight. Heaviest I've ever weighed, I think, was about 98,000 pounds. So, just because you're a new driver, don't listen to other people saying that you can't do this sort of thing. Take your time, do the research, call every damn company in the United States if you have to, if this is what you want to do. When you find a company, be persistent. Prove to them that you want to do it. So, you'll find a company that'll take a chance on you. Like I did. So, y'all, leave me a comment, give me a thumbs up, thumbs down. Let me know what y'all think. You have any questions? Go ahead and drop me a line at peter@geekslogic.com, or leave the question in the comments. If you want to talk to me, if you want to call me, send me your number through my email. I'll call you as soon as I can. Just give me a rough time frame, a good window when I can call you, because I never know when I'm sleeping or awake or loading or unloading. So y'all have a great day, and thank you very much.